struggle with distance or maybe wonder why we don't get the most out of our golf shots? Well, today's your lucky day. My name is Justin Smith, one of your PGA teaching professionals here at Bonita Bay Club. And I want to help you today learn two things, potentially three, that could help you get the most out of your shots. And we'll start with the first one. First one is we have to make a full turn. So turning means we need to turn sort of everything. What does everything mean? I've got this alignment rod. I'm going to put it right between my feet. So we'll just have a stance width as maybe like a 7-iron or a mid-iron. Now I'm going to put this across my sternum here at shoulder height. I see too many golfers that only get this club to about here. So this is representing our shoulder turn. Now, what's going to happen is if we don't turn our hips enough, you can see it maybe from this direction here, is the hips only go here. You can't really see a gap of air or light between my knees. Now, if I turn my hips some more, you can start to see a little bit of light between there. So if we don't turn our hips at least 45 degrees, or at least we can see some light between them, the shoulders can't go 90 degrees, or let's say back to the target. So what I want you to feel here is when you take the club, I want you to feel a little bit wider in your takeaway. Wider is keeping the space between your hands and your sternum constant. I don't want to see it come in here. I want you to feel as if that your lead arm is feeling like you're sort of punching away from you. Like you're actually punching into like a wall, and you'll get this feel with a little bit of shift. We don't want to go to the outside of our feet. Just feel that we get this width here. Put your hand on the club and just continue to turn a little bit more. You can kind of see now that my lead shoulder is now behind this alignment rod. So what I'm saying here is if you don't turn your hips enough, the shoulders can't turn enough. We want to stay wide on the golf swing to create a bigger arc, which will produce a little bit more distance. Now, as you can see here, I don't necessarily say we have to take it all the way back, meaning we don't have to get like Bubba Watson or whatnot, but we also don't need to look like John Rahm. He's got very good lower body motion. I want you to feel this stretch here as nice and wide and really feel that there is a wall back over here on your lead side. And you've got to touch this club to the wall without breaking down your elbows. Yeah, you really want to stretch here. Another way to do it, take your trail hand, hook it underneath the lead, and really get some separation here. You can obviously hinge your wrist a little bit. But the bigger the arc, the bigger the turn, the further the ball goes. It's just physics. So that's step one. Step two is going to be, we need to get some hand speed. Now, hand speed can be reduced a lot of different ways, but I've always heard this term that is, I need you to take the club back low and slow. Now, tell me another sport that you, let's say for instance baseball, that you're going to take this hand back real slow and then on the way through. And we've got to create energy, inertia, momentum to be able to hit the ball far. So the slower you take the club back, obviously be in balance and whatnot, probably you're not going to get the most out of it. So what I would suggest is start with taking the club back faster. Now, obviously you don't have to watch the ball where it goes right away, but really get this motion. I don't want to see this low and slow kind of thing because our tempo gets off on that one. So create, move the feet, let it go, and then 1, 2. It's a wedge here, so I'm not going to really try to hit it hard, but you get the concept is as we get to the lead side, back through. Okay? Now that will produce more hand speed for you. There are other elements that go into this to help you, produce even more speed. Ground reaction force is sort of the plate I'm standing on. But today I really want you to understand that if we don't make our full shoulder turn, if we don't get the width that we're looking for, and also if we take the club back too slow, low and slow, you probably aren't going to get the most out of it. So I would suggest practicing those. If you want to come see me for some drills or to take a look and see what you are doing, I'd be happy to help you. But a little bit of gym work here can help you too. Maybe your lead lat, your scapula, anything is limiting you from getting to this full turn position. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. I'm looking forward to a great season here starting in January for the Bonita Bay Club. Have a great day.